Hi everybody, it's Cindy at Upcycled Design Lab. In today's video I'm going to take you through the second half of my St. Patrick's Day mantle display. So I did a lot of knickknacks to go with my framed art that I did in the last video, and I'm just going to do a brief overview of all of those projects. So if you're interested in upcycling, please consider subscribing to this YouTube channel and also check the bell icon to get notified when I upload new videos. Alright, to make my super simple Shamrock Garland, I'm going to be using a little bit of twine, some book paper. This is actually the cover of the book, but you just need a little heavier weight paper, cardstock. Some scraps of that'll work. Some split peas, my hot glue gun, pair of scissors, and then I have my heart template and my template that I'm going to use for the stem of the shamrock. So to make this, all you need to do is cut out 3 heart shapes and 1 stem. So I'm going to do that real quickly. Just using my templates. Alright, so once I have my shapes cut out, I just need to take a small piece of my cardstock paper. You can use an old cereal box or something else. And I'm just going to cut a small square, and then I'm cutting it into a smaller circle. And I'm adding a little bit of hot glue to the center of it. Putting on my stem and adding my heart-shaped pieces. And then for the last step, I'm just going to add another little dab of hot glue and put 1 split pea right in the center. If you need to, you can trim off this part. Just kind of helps hold it together a little more sturdy. So, oops, that glue. So there's my shamrock. I'm going to make several more, and then I'm just going to glue them to my twine with the hot glue gun to make my garland. All right, for my faux green beer mug, I'm gonna start with just a plain glass mug. We have a lot of extra glasses around our house, so it seems like a great thing for a craft project. And I'm gonna just I'm gonna tape off the mug. Do it straight, but I'm going to leave about 3/4 of an inch at the top that's not covered with tape. Alright, so I've got my mug completely taped off except for the top of the rim here. And then I have a little piece on the inside, and I'm protecting the rest of the inside with some paper towel. So now I'm going to go ahead and put some gold spray paint on. So now that the spray paint is dry, I just need to remove the insides and take off the painter's tape, and the last step is to fill the mug with some green split peas. Alright, so I have this fun whiskey bottle that's going to be part of my display, and I'm just going to use a little bit of twine and my hot glue to jazz it up a little bit. The final project is the candle and candlestick holder. And for this project, you're going to need some plastic wrap, some E6000 glue, some gold spray paint, Mod Podge, some marbles, and I have my pedestal candle here. You also need a hot glue gun, some painter's tape, some green split peas, and I'm using a large can of tuna. It's a 12-ounce can, and I've removed the lid with a safety can opener, which allows you to have the rim left on the lid so there's not any sharp edges on the lid. To start this project, I'm putting a ring of E6000 glue on the inside of the can lid, and then I'm going to go ahead and fill that ring with marbles. Once I'm done with that, I'm just going to go ahead and secure the whole thing on the inside with some of my hot glue. The next step is to take the candle, and I've put a ring around the bottom using my painter's tape so that I can keep the E6000 glue from going where I don't want it to. And I'm just going to work in small sections, adding some E6000 glue to the bottom of the candle and then rolling it in the split peas and pressing the split peas into the glue until I have the whole bottom of the candle covered. So once I have the bottom of my candle covered with the split peas, I'm going to remove the painter's tape and set the candle aside for the glue to dry. And now that the glue is dry on my candle stand, I'm going to go ahead and spray the whole thing with my gold spray paint. So here's what it looks like after I have the spray paint on it. And the final step is just to secure the split peas a little bit more with a coat of Mod Podge. Alright, that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing to this YouTube channel and checking out my blog at www.upcycleddesignlab.com.